So how do energy blockages lead to disease? And how do I get an energy blockage? And what does that even really mean? Okay, well, let's start with emotions. And I'd be curious to know how many of you know this, so leave a comment below to let me know if this surprises you or not. But an emotion only takes 6 seconds to pass through your body. Wait, how can you time an emotion like it's a physical thing? Because it is. Emotions, or energies in motion, are simply that, energy or chemicals released through the body. And it only takes 6 seconds for a healthy emotion, that is an emotion that is fully experienced, to pass through your body. Everything you experience in your life, including emotions, whether pleasant or unpleasant, leaves physical traces in your body. What do I mean by that? Well, experiences or emotions produce a number of different things. They produce memories within your cells. They produce changes in your cellular structure or the function of your cells, which means that they can change the expression of your genes or your DNA, so that no, you don't have to get cancer just because your mother did. They even produce neurological and chemical pathways. And of course, they cause changes in energy flow. So if an emotion only needs 6 seconds to pass through the body, when you experience an emotion for longer than a couple minutes, that means you are resisting it by physically contracting around the feelings. This literally slows down the movement of chemicals and energy throughout the body, and even prevents their movement throughout the body, creating energy blockages. Now, before you freak out and think about the 10-minute breakdown you had yesterday, or how you spent an entire day infuriated by your spouse, just like blockages in your lymphatic vessels can be massaged out, energy or emotional blockages can also be massaged out. But instead of physical massage, it takes conscious awareness, almost like an emotional massage. For example, imagine yourself as a child falling and scraping your knee, and a parent comes along and holds you and comforts you and lets you cry. That emotional experience of hurt and sadness is able to pass through the body without leaving any residual traces, because you are allowed to fully experience the emotion. But if a parent comes along and reprimands you and tells you not to cry, you can imagine yourself contracting around inwardly, fighting against the natural emotion. Your stomach gets tight and your throat gets tight and sore, right? Well, as you are doing that, you also form this energetic wall around that natural hurt or sadness that will later be interpreted as fear. Now, instead of allowing the natural wave of sadness to move through the body, there is this fearful wave pattern trapped inside that has no way out, which keeps the experience of sadness from being fully and completely experienced. Instead of leaving the body, it gets stuck, and you just created an energy blockage. All throughout childhood, we develop suppressive and fearful patterns like this, mainly because of how we were taught or how we were allowed to experience or not experience feelings, emotions, and situations. And as we get older, that pattern becomes subconscious, meaning that we no longer have to think about it. It has become a programmed-in pattern to suppress, hide, or interfere in some way with the natural flow of energy and emotion. So as we get older, it becomes this norm for us. You experience the pain of a breakup, for example, and hold back the tears in front of certain people, or because you don't want to let it get to you. Or you save face at work, suppressing anger and frustration. Instead of letting it pass through, you contract around the pain. It gets trapped in fear and guilt, and then it can't move throughout the body. Again, these patterns become subconscious, and we move through life not even realizing that we have developed or programmed into ourselves these energy blocking habits. Which means as adults, the majority of us are carrying around these stagnant energy pockets all over our body. In the book Cultivating Wholeness, Caroline Mary DuPont explains that there are 6 stages caused by suppressed energy that lead to disease. And I'm going to walk you through those 6 stages in the 3rd video. So I'll see you in that one.